So you're trying to go to school, get in shape, and look good without having to give up your gaming? Well, I have good news because I am currently getting my master's degree in chemistry. I am a striving bodybuilder, if you couldn't tell, and I have plenty of #1 victory royales under my belt. So let's talk about it. What is up, gamers and gainers? You're back here with Vegeta. No, I give myself that nickname because I have the stupid widow's peak, but I mean, here we are. I'm going to be talking about pretty much what the intro was: fitness, schooling, gaming, and how I'm able to do all three without really sacrificing anything. It's difficult. I don't want to call it difficult, but you do have to learn how to manage your time a bit better. And I have one really big tip that I'm going to have to save for the end for you on this one. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot of really small changes that you can make throughout your day that will help you reach your goals fitness wise without missing class and then still being able to game at the end of the day. Okay, so let's just start with meals, right? Usually a lot of people struggle with eating right. So let's talk about eating right just really quick. The biggest advice I can give, other than, don't eat processed foods and make sure you count your calories, all that really basic diet stuff. But I have one that's even better. In the morning, when you're prepping your breakfast or when you're preparing your breakfast, whether it be oats and eggs or maybe some cereal with a protein shake, something really easy like that. Go ahead and make your lunches or your lunch for the day. I eat 2 meals for my lunch every day. So I usually have a meal for breakfast, a meal around 10, 11 o'clock, and then a meal at around 2 or 3, and then dinner. Okay, so I usually make meal number 2 and 3 and just take them with me throughout the day, put in my backpack, and they're there. I mean, if you don't have access to a refrigerator, for the most part, you can eat whatever you prepared that morning without it ever going bad in your backpack. Okay, unless it's like something with dairy. Dairy might go bad over the course of a day if it's like really hot in Texas, and boy, let me tell you, Texas is pretty steamy right now. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 here, I guess, and they're not really tips. It's more just general advice. Again, you're going to be on campus a lot, unless it's COVID, obviously. But you're going to be on campus a lot, going to and from class. And normally you have a break between classes, or you'll be done with class, whatever time it may be. And try to get in your cardio at that time. And when I say get in cardio, I don't mean go for a run or go play basketball before your next class. I just mean walk. Walk more than you are now, okay? If you're going to class at 9 a.m. and it's done by 10, and then you don't have class till 11, you can you could even sit down, eat your first meal, your first lunch if you're like me, and then go walk for 20 minutes. And it doesn't even have to be outside. Go walk inside a building. I know most colleges have big buildings that you can just walk in with AC, so you're not going to get hot and you're getting your steps in and the heart rate's going up. That is all the cardio I ever do. I don't do any other cardio. I just walk everywhere. So start walking more. Easy peasy. Try to get 10 to 15,000 steps a day. It's a lot easier than you think if you actually put a little bit of effort into it. Getting to the gym, which is something that a lot of people struggle with normally. So if you're already at school, I know a lot of places have their own school gyms. So try to utilize that the best you can. Don't think you have to be there for more than 45 minutes. For general fitness, general health, you can build a physique that you can be proud of and really look like you go to the gym at 45 minutes. A workout 4 to 5 days a week, hitting all the body parts correctly. You'll look fantastic as long as your diet is okay as well and you're a little bit leaner. Okay, so don't think you have to go to the gym and be there for 2 or 3 hours. That's what I do, but I mean, this is something that I love to do, and you're not gonna get pythons like these if you don't go that often, but you don't have to. If you want to get there, then you gotta go and make it something that's fun, and that's like it's for me, going to the gym is equal to gaming. Like, to me, it's just super fun. I get to be competitive even though I'm not competing with anyone, and if anyone asks me anything, I am more than happy to explain to them what I'm doing, or if they want advice, anything like that. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, you're doing that wrong, by the way, let me show you. I never start the conversation. It's always people come to me, which don't think that happens a lot. Oh, I kind of shook my desk there. Doesn't happen a lot. I'm just saying that it's a competition in my mind because I'm trying to be bigger, faster, and stronger than the other people in the gym. Okay, that doesn't mean I look down on them. It doesn't mean I actually think I'm better than them in any way, shape, or form. But I'm a competitive person. That's the kind of competitive mentality I put into my mind when I get to the gym. So it really adds that level of like competitiveness and like gaming, like, oh, I'm trying to get to the next level, or I'm trying to beat him, I'm trying to get the bigger kill streak. I'm gonna stop talking like that because it sounds like I'm boomer and I'm just not like with it anymore, and I know that's not the case. I'm 24, I'm not going through a crisis, I'm gonna be okay. So after talking about cardio, talking about food, talking about getting to the gym, what about the mental aspect? Because it is a lot. Going to school and trying to be healthy, it's hard not to give up gaming, or it's difficult to put all that together and be successful and be something that is worth your time doing, and like mentally be there, not exhausted. Well, it's one of those things. One, it comes with time. Like anything else, like any muscle or any other skill, you get better with time, and it does get a lot easier with time as well. Another thing is fitting your schedule to how you feel. Okay, I don't wake up and piss success every single morning. Do I try to? Yes, but I don't, and it really sucks. It's okay to have a bad day at the gym. It is okay not to get your steps in every single day. It is okay to go and get a cheeseburger every once in a while. That is okay. Everyone has bad days. Everyone messes up, and it's okay as long as you get back on it the next day or the next couple of days. Okay, it's something that I think people look at health mainly in schooling. I would say mainly fitness. They look at it as I have to be perfect or I'm not going to do it at all. No, I'm not perfect. Hell, this morning I had a bowl of Reese's Puffs. Okay. And I mean, I love Reese's Puffs. Am I mad about that? No. What am I going to go do? I'm probably going to have less carbs at dinner today. No big deal. I have plenty of low carb options that I absolutely love to eat. I might be hungrier later, but it's the sacrifices you make throughout the day, right? So if you have a bad day, it's okay. Just get back to it the next day and you'll be completely fine. Now, to wrap all this up into a really big bow is my biggest thing, the biggest change I made that made everything I said earlier easier. I've had less bad days. I've been able to get my cardio in. I've been able to eat right. I've been able to get better sleep because of this. All of this above. All of this and more is because of this right here. And that is becoming a morning person. Wait, before I lose you, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I'm a morning person. I've always kind of been a morning person. Wake up around 8 or 9 o'clock, get some coffee in, and I can really start my day. Well, I've noticed that if I wake up earlier, I can game in the morning, prepare my food, and start my day with a little bit better attitude and just be a little bit more productive throughout the day. But that does mean I go to bed sooner. So for example, before I made this change, I would go to bed around midnight to 1 a.m. Right? And that means I would wake up around maybe 8 o'clock, and then I'd be scrounging to get my stuff together to make it to my 9 o'clock class. Not really fantastic way of doing things. Let's go to now, right? I go to bed at 10 o'clock, wake up at 6 a.m. Okay, I'm able to have a nice morning, get some coffee, get some breakfast. I get to game for about 2 hours, and then I get to prep my food and start my day at 9 o'clock, right? So I'm getting the same amount of gaming in. I just wake up earlier, right? And I think a lot of people, especially if you were raised a gamer, it's all about late nights, sleeping in, being degenerates. Well, you can still be a degenerate without waking up late, okay? And this will make you less tired throughout the day, more clarity, all this stuff, give you better workouts and everything just by becoming a morning person. So I recommend you try it, all right? I can function on 6 hours of sleep. Other people can't. I know, like my beautiful fiance, she needs to get her 8 hours in, and that is completely fine. That is doctor recommended. If you're the same way, you might have to shift your schedule around a little bit more. But I can get 6 hours in, so I can go to bed around 11, wake up between 5 and 6 a.m. and start my day, and I have tons of energy throughout my day, and I gave up no gaming, okay? And I'm still able to do everything I love. I get to still go to the gym and get a physique like I do, and go to school, do my research, get published, thesis, all this stuff without giving up any of my gaming. I hope this helps, right? And I know some of these might seem kind of obvious. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just used to it at this point. But it's a whole bunch of little things that add up to progress and successfulness. And one big thing, changing your sleeping schedule, that's going to take time and effort. But when you do, trust me, you'll have better mornings, you'll feel better, and you get to just really be excited throughout the day. And like, you're still going to bed around 10 o'clock. So if your day is over by 5 or 6, you still have easily 3 or 4 hours of gaming when you get home, depending on whatever the hell you're doing. Right? So you're not giving up anything. You're just moving some stuff around, and it has completely changed my life. And I've been able to meet all my fitness goals, do better in school, have a lovely relationship with my fiance, and I haven't given up any of my gaming whatsoever. If you enjoyed the video, please do what you do best, like, comment, and subscribe. Get this video out there. I know this will help a lot of people. I've also posted my weight loss journey, which will be up here or in the end credits of the video. Click on that if you really need a little bit more inspiration. It's a great story of where I grew up on my 70-pound transformation. And yeah, so I hope this helps, guys, and stay strong, brother.